And we back. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Appreciate y'all stopping by. Welcome to the Central Ohio Boys Basketball Weekly Recap. Before I forget, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notify. All right, but I am your man, Coach T, and I'm joined again by my man next to me.
I am Coach Vic.
Yes, sir.
Victor Daniels. Yes, sir. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of good basketball last week. This week, we're going to start off with a conversation about the Central Catholic League.
Let's get it.
I want you to check out the scores from the week and also the standings.
Coach, you see the Sales got their revenge on Watterson.
Yeah, they needed that. You know, that's a nice rivalry between those two. Getting a 7-point win, Sales loved it.
Absolutely. Check out the standings. As you see, Hartley, again, is undefeated. They are the Central Catholic League champions, no matter what happens next week versus the Sales.
Still should be a good game.
Yes, sir. All right, now let's check out the scores from the OCC as well as the standings.
So now we're going to move to the Columbus City League.
Yes, sir.
And man, there were some interesting things that happened last week. I actually want you to check out the standings and the scores.
Let's look at them scores from the Central City North. We both got to see Northland and Linden.
Yes, and that was a game I was invited to. I was pleasantly surprised by the Northland administration. They gave me an award.
Yes, sir. Mario Bowes.
I was very, very much surprised and much appreciated. So
Well deserved. You're
thank
always a big supporter of Northland Athletics.
I have been, and I will always do whatever I can when I can. But the game itself, it started off a little sloppy. Actually, Linden was able to jump on them a little bit in the beginning. It was a close game at the half, but then come the second half, man, Northland turned it up, pulled away from them. So it became a bit of a blowout, but the first half was quite interesting. Linden was right there, Coach.
Linden was up 20-19 at halftime, man. And like you said, they Northland turned it up, got more of the full court and three-quarter court pressure going on. And Linden started turning it over, and they got some things to happen. I think it was a technical foul to happen. And, so that really extended the lead, and it was on from there.
Yes, sir. Now, at halftime of that game, they had a presentation of one of their former players. Mr. Seth Towns returned to Northland.
Yeah, that was a great pleasure to see him and some of the other guys he played with, Andy Breckenridge, Quinn Bridges, Dante, Dante Smith. So it was good, and it's well-deserved because he had a tremendous career. I got to coach him for those 4 years he was there, and he had a tremendous career, man. What is it, three district finals?
Yes, sir.
3 regional finals also, I believe.
And he was all-state 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he had tremendous offers. Seth had the benefit of having a coach who put him out there on the floor from day one. And I think that that helped him out a lot. So.
Right. I appreciate that. But let's get back to it. Let's look at the scores from the City League South last week as well as the standings. And, Coach, we see that's a big upset by for West.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Ike,
and
Coach Ike.
And that whole thing about Walnut Ridge, they were actually the preseason favorite to make it to the city championship. There's no way that could happen. But I'm telling you, Walnut Ridge losing on senior night at home to West High School, huge upset.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, they were missing a few guys, but we still thought that they could get that W. All right, so you've seen the standings. Coach, let's talk about it, man. We got the matchup set, Africentric Nubians versus the Northland Vikings. Give me your take on it.
Okay, like I said, I'm a diehard Viking through and through. However, I had the pleasure of having several of the Nubian stars come and play at Coach Vic's open gym this past summer. And their athleticism, their length, and the way that they play together, I think will be a major, major problem for the Northland Vikings. I don't think that the Vikings can match their athleticism, and that will be a problem. The Vikings need for their guards, their backcourt to really step up. I don't believe that the Africentric Nubians have great play at the guard spot. However, Northland has to turn it up. They can't sit back and wait until the second half like they've done in many games this season, in my opinion.
And I'm right there with you. Northland, I think it's really going to be imperative for them to turn up the heat full court because, like you said, Africentric, if they have one weakness a little bit, it's handling pressure. It's the point guard position, handling the ball. And so I'm thinking Deontay James, for Northland to win, he's going to have to be big. He's going to have to be a pest on the ball at 94 feet to just badger their point guard. Because after I forget my man's name, number 5, but after him you got Deron Gray, who's a decent ball handler.
Gray, Josh Smith.
Yeah, but they're not going. They can't.
Hart.
Yeah, but they're not. Rohan and Josh not going to be able to handle that ball against pressure.
Right.
Yeah,
I agree. They're not great ball handlers.
So yeah, but and like you said, Africentric side, man, they're super athletic.
Oh my goodness, they jump out the gym.
Yeah, and that can, I think Josh can kind of negate. He and Nehemiah could kind of cancel each other out. I mean, because Nehemiah usually gets his way.
Yeah, and I've watched Nehemiah play 3 times this season, and the only problem I really have with Nehemiah is that he picks up simple fouls, fouls that he should know better.
Right.
And if Nehemiah gets in foul trouble, it's a wrap.
Oh, yeah.
It is a wrap.
Well, I'm not going to call it a wrap because, man, I tell you what, Coach Tyhan, he's going to have his guys ready, and they fight.
Yes.
So they're going to fight. Whether Nehemiah's in there, whoever comes in there, they're going to fight and scrap and claw and make sure Africentric earns whatever they get. But I haven't thought about a prediction, man, but that's going to be a good one. I really want to see Northland turn up the heat.
Yes.
Don't sit in the zone, and I want to see them turn it up full court because I know they did the 1-2-2 trap against Linden, but with Africentric's length out on that wing, it's going to be hard to trap them.
Right.
And so
I think they just have to press them. They have to pick them up. I really think so,
press
them
man.
early. Don't let them have it easy coming across half court. They should struggle. Make them struggle and take that ball from them when the opportunity is there. I want to see Jaden use his length.
He's a key,
and his
man.
athleticism.
Yes.
Jaden Schultz could be a major factor, but he has to be it.
Yes.
You can no longer count on your possible athleticism. You got to bring it all to the table,
and from the beginning.
That's right.
Yeah, but man, that's going to be a good one, man, because like you said, the athleticism and their Africentric is very disciplined, and they run their stuff, man. Mike Bates, he has my highest respect as a coach, and he's going to have his guys ready, especially since the last time they matched up, Northland got the best of him.
Yes, they did.
So he does not want to lose again. 2 out of past 3 years.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but hey, I'm I'm a Viking. Yes, sir, I am. I'm a Northland Viking fan. That's family. And family is over everything.
Yes, sir. I can dig it. You're loyal. You're loyal to the core, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, everybody, man, catch that game. It should be a great game. Definitely competitive. Two very good coaches, and hopefully we'll have a packed crowd, and it's going to get live in there, man.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be packed. Oh, it's definitely going to be packed. Like I said, I just hope the game is close and exciting, and I always tell people, winners win. So whoever wins, winners win. That's what they do.
Absolutely. I was going to ask for a parting shot, but that's kind of like the parting shot.
There it is.
Yes, sir. Hey, we appreciate you all checking us out, man, and check out that city game. I believe it will be at East High School, and but as always, one love.
Take care.